Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug. Here we are, another video working in my December 2023 junk journal and celebrating Dephemerember at the same time. In case you are not aware, I set a challenge for myself to make and decorate a junk journal each month of 2023. So that means 12 junk journals for 2023. Made and decorated in entirety. I'm tired, y'all. So, also, Dephemerember is a daily ephemera prompt list hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. They have a prompt list for creating ephemera during the month of December. So, I'm going to do something a little bit differently in this video. I'm playing catch-up. The holiday was quite busy for me, so I haven't been able to get in here and work, but I think I finally got some time to play catch-up. So in this video, we're going to do the friendship bracelet, forgotten snacks, and spaghetti box window. So, friendship bracelet first. Friendship bracelet, where did I put it? Here it is. I've got this. I made a little friendship bracelet. I can show you real quick how I did that. When I think of a friendship bracelet, I think of bracelets like this made with strands of embroidery floss. Sometimes there's beads on them, usually not, but you just wear them until they fall off. And I've made these over the course of my life, like my entire, since I was a kid. So I have, oh, the lid's not on it, so you don't know what it is. This I found at Walmart it was on clearance, and it's a friendship thread variety pack, and each one is very similar to embroidery floss. Actually, I used it to sew in this journal, so yeah, that's the thread I used to bind my journal and for my dangles on the side. So first I'm going to fold over, make a knot. I don't need to worry about it being long enough to tie to myself, but I do need to tape it to something. And one of the ways we used to do bracelets is to take a strand, and then we would cross it over the front and then pull it through like that for each color. Really did not need these strands to be this long. Like that. So let's pull a little, nope, not that tight. And then like that. And then you would take the next color and take it over and then under each strand. Helps if it doesn't all come up. And then you pull it. And then once you get across, I don't know if you can see that, but now I've got like 2 rows of the first two, now I've got a row across of the first 2 colors. So then I would take the next one, which is the dark brown, separate the strand, pull it around. Okay, stop being a pest. Oh, did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one. Whoops. It was supposed to be the light blue next. Okay. So then it's the light blue. And then the dark blue. And then we go to the tan color, the cream color. It's starting to want to curl on me. Now I have each color in a row across in a flat-ish little pattern. And what I'm going to do is continue going with the light blue next, all the way across, then the dark blue, then the dark brown, then the cream color, until I have achieved the desired length. So I'm going to do that off camera. Here is what I have. It is very twisty and curly. I've decided to leave it this length. It's not quite enough to go around my wrist if I were to make it a full bracelet, but I like the length for what I'm doing with it. So let's see. Just doing an over little knot at the end so that my thing doesn't come unraveled, and I have way more string than I need, but that's okay. So this little piece paper next to my little Effie mushroom robot, who I still love so much, it's gonna go here, and I'm gonna make it a belly band. But because it is so curly, I think I'm going to have to glue it to something. I have this little scrap that I found in my scrap box, and I love the way it looks. There's green on this page and the polka dots over here, and it looks really good with this. So what I'm going to do is run a bead of tacky glue down the center, and then I am going to clamp it at the top and bottom. And that needs to dry. And while that dries, I will work on this background. I have some new stamps a friend of mine gave me for Christmas. They were on Amazon. I have no idea what brand they are, but I thought it might be fun to do this script. And I'm just going to stamp it right. Oh, I did not get it all. Do a little better. Okay, that's better. It'll go on there like that. All right, I need to figure out what's going to go behind it. I like the idea of a mushroom since I got the mushroom robot right on the other page. So I took a couple of pieces of scrap. This is cardstock, and this is the back of this paper, and glued them together and then sewed all kinds of crazy around them. And I took the loose threads and sewed over them so that they would be really wonky in that corner. And I want to glue down this mushroom because we have, oh, you can't see, we have the mushroom robot over here, so just kind of a nod to that. And then this is the 25th. Here's my little card. I decided to do a little bit of gold splatter as well, and I've dried both of them. Next, I've got to put this in place. And then I decided on the end, I want to put some beads. And then I added some little beads to the tassel at the bottom. Got my little card. Very cute. Love it. So, little belly band there. Forgotten snacks is the next one to work on. Forgotten snacks. I found these the other day, Andes mints, and this is something we used to eat all the time as kids. I completely forgot about these until I was doing my holiday shopping and stumbled upon them again, and would just like the Disney movie Ratatouille, where the food critic is sitting there and he takes a bite of the food, and he like the tunnel vision moment where his memories come flooding back of his childhood. It was kind of like that for me with these. I had completely forgotten about them. This is a slightly different variation of the ones I used to eat. It's like crunchy. What am I doing? I want to... Oops, I did not mean to do that. It's like crunchy and has a cookie layer. But the ones we ate as a kid were thinner. And they had chocolate and then a mint on top. And then another layer of chocolate, I believe. I think it was 2 layers of chocolate with mint in the middle. But they were delicious and I loved them. And yeah. So my piece of ephemera for this prompt will include some of this packaging. I've got another one over here that I opened a little bit better last night when I was trying to decide on a forgotten snack. So we're going to use it. So with this packaging, I was playing with it last night and I kind of twisted it and twisted it again. And it kind of looked like a little bow. And I want to use it like that somehow. Let's figure out a page. Oh, you know, that might be cute to make a tag for this with that on top. That could be cute. Actually, I think that's what we'll do. That was easy. So we're going to make a little tag for this. I have a piece of a tea box and I want to use this to make a tag for in here. And I left this bottom flat because if I flip it up, I can make it a little pocket on the back of this tag. I thought that was really cute. Cut it into a tag shape too, and that would be fun. This back is a little bland, so we're going to take care of that first. Bring out the gel plate packaging. And I will dip different colors. What is the front? Nice dark green, and then we've got this green. So let's select maybe some rustic wilderness. Then I also have this cut grass Dilutions shimmer spray. Add some water. Mix it up a little. All right, let me dry this side. All right, that's what I've got when it's dry. It's got a little shimmer in there, but I want some more. Okay, let's try this one more time. That is what it looks like when it's dried. It has quite a bit more shimmer in it. I love it. So if we fold this up, we've got all this white here. And then this, I do want to give it a tag shape. I don't like how glossy this is, and I don't want it to just have that on it. Let's stick it in here and see how it looks. We'll have a, no, not really have a bit of that sticking out. That is a perfect size. So I think I want to make this not so glossy. So I'm going to take a bit of sandpaper. So that I feel better about. What do I want? I want to see if, now that I've sanded it, if this will take any of that color. So those 2 spots were where glue was, and I hit it with the heat gun, and It melted the glue and I was able to remove it. So now I'm going to rough that up a bit. And we'll try this technique once more. How do I like that? And I can do like some ribbon across the bottom. Or a strip of paper. Yeah, we'll do that. I am going to glue this flap down now. And then I've got a little pocket. I want to decorate that somehow. So, these came as one of the freebies from either Barbara or Louisa. I'm not sure which because I've cut these all up. But it came along with the folder. The little folder that they made for holding your prompt list and things like that. I haven't made it, but you can find their Dephemerember playlists linked below if you want to see who made it and where you can get it. I have that, and I have this. So this mushroom came from an Art Scavenger free printable. I can link down below. Oh, maybe that. It's the only pink thing on this page, but I could tuck something else inside. I really want to cover up these circles. What does that look like inside there? Oh, I like it in there. So maybe something else pink-ish. These are part of an Artsy Fartsy Life free printable. Or I could just get rid of that. Stick that in there. You know, I think I like that. And I could do another bigger one. All right, on the back of this, I glued down this little mushroom ticket from one of the host free printables. And then these came from Artsy Fartsy Life, little Christmassy tickets. And I distressed the back with peeled paint and fired brick to match the front. And I like them in this pocket. A cute little face. Like that. Now the front needs to be addressed. I could keep the mushroom theme going. I kind of like that. A little bit of this behind it. Cool. Now let's glue down my mushroom. Do I want to put any thread or anything behind it? Yeah, actually I do. Okay, I like that a lot, actually. And then take my candy wrapper, and I think I want to staple that. You know what? I don't think it, I was thinking about putting something on top, but I don't think it needs anything. I like that quite a bit. Now I need to decorate this. What should I do there? Here's how I ended up decorating the front of the pocket. This is another Artsy Fartsy Life printable. It came from the same set as these two tickets. I love it. And then I added this little fabric flower with some tacky glue. It still needs to dry. I think I want some green splatters. All right, there. It's one more prompt down. Now, spaghetti box window. All right, I do not have a spaghetti box, but I have some junk mail. This envelope came from junk mail. It is sealed, so I must have just cut the tip off so I could keep the envelope itself. I don't know. I do some weird things sometimes and then I forget about it. I want to make a flip thing. I want to make it so that this goes on this page. There's something behind it. Or maybe it could be a pocket with a window and then you flip. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. So I want to make this the same size as this paper. And then I will go ahead and glue this inside pocket closed. So that is now closed. And I want to die this so that it matches the page a bit better. We're going to bring back out my jelly plate. And then that page, I believe, was made with Salty Ocean. I believe that's what it was used. So we'll get some Salty Ocean. Actually, that might be Salty Ocean and tumbled glass. I'm here for it. Okay. Spritz some water. And then mix and tap. Add a little Salty Ocean or prize ribbon. Let's add a little prize ribbon. Cool. I need to let this dry naturally, so I'm going to hang it up. Here we are. It is all dry. I love it so much. It's really pretty. The next thing I want to do is stamp on it a bit because it's pretty plain and it's kind of flimsy. I mean, I like the back, so I don't really want to, I don't know, when I put card inside, it'll probably work a little better. It'll be a little sturdier. And I do have a card in mind. I've got this little piece of scrap paper that I want to put in here. You can see the little bird in the window on the chandelier. I love it. It's so pretty. I think I will take the top corners off and put a tag, or what you call it, on top. A pull tab. Love it. But because these are the colors that I want to use, I want to stamp in those colors, kind of. I could use some Rusty Hinge, and that's kind of an orange color, but I could also probably use Vintage Photo stamps on here. So, what to stamp? Here is the back after I've stamped on it a little bit, and the front. I think that works a little better with these colors. Okay, and then for this page, I'm going to take this stamp. It is Shattered CMS 466. It's a Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz collab. I'm going to use some Hickory Smoke, and I'm going to spritz some water on the stamp so that it gets a little watery, a bit more brown than I wanted it to be. I think I last used Vintage Photo on here. Very cute. And the back, I'm going to take some Carved Pumpkin Distress Oxide Spray. It's very much a different color than the front. So let's try the Wild Honey Distress Spray Stain. Before I dry it, I'm going to take a piece of plain copy paper and I'm going to lift some of this color. So I'm going to dry that now. Now that this side is dry, it is very orange. And this side, you have a little bit peeking through, and I think I'm going to take this Distress Spray Stain and then I will dry that. My tag, I took some Vintage Photo on a blending brush and lightly went across the back just to make it a little less bright, and I think it really did something for it. I also want to ink up the edges with Vintage Photo, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to staple this bit of lace to the top. Here we go. The edges are inked up, and the topper is stapled on. Let's see how it looks here. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then for the hinge, I want to use this black fabric glue it here, and then I'll fold it over onto this page. Okay, I'm gonna have to prop that up while it dries, but I really like the way it creates a border on this page. And then this is going to be journal space. And so that looks like it completes. I'm gonna stick that right there so that it doesn't stick to the next page. So let's see, we have completed friendship bracelet over here. The forgotten snacks were somewhere. Where did forgotten snacks? Forgotten snacks and spaghetti box window. So we just have me and my crush left to go, which is really, I don't know. Me and my crush? If I drank orange soda, that would be easy. So, thank you so much for watching. I am technically all caught up now, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.